cool.
Weird.
We're seeing Deadpool! Oh my gosh!
Think that will yet. My sister has it. Yes. It's you.
Wintertime here at Hogsmeade Village.
Lieutenant Dane.
Hello, Forrest.
You got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Time for my summer sizzle. Cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time.
I've always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Be it Splash Mountain, just pepper these in here.
Hello, everyone. This is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish!
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. Oh, trying to get this straightened out. That work better? My green screen where it's supposed to be. Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. My name is Ron E. Bradley. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day, evening, night, whatever it is. It's 8 o'clock-ish here where I am. And I hope that wherever you are, it is phenomenal for you. I see a bunch of people coming in the chat. Please do hit that like button on the way in. And if you are watching this on the replay, click the like button and let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments. Say replay gang or whatever you want to comment on any of the stories, and leave the comment before you go. Click the notifications, because when you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm. And you'll also get notified of all of our uploads here. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Guys, look at all of everybody's coming in. I see so many comments. So many comments of people coming in. Thank you so much. You are, as you know, you are the gigawatts. You are the Energon to my transformer. You guys get me my Energon so that I can transform and roll out of bed from my afternoon nap to be here with you.
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
Wow, this stuff is the greatest. Let's see who all is in the chat. Tom F says, hey, all. American Raph is here. Hi. Pam Empson wants to know what was wrong with the car. We have an issue with the starter, but we were able to get it started when we got it home, which was weird. I was in the middle of my workout when my wife was trying to get a hold of me initially, and then had to do school, and it's been a day. It's been an evening, but we're here. We're good. We're okay. We're all alive. We have a lot to be grateful for. And at the end of the day, that's really all you can do is say, look at all the stuff that I'm grateful for, that I still got, breath in my lungs and food and drink and all the good stuff. So Dan's Life at the Kingdom is here, and he says a good evening, everyone. And Pam Empson, I said hi to you. And Linda is here, and my beautiful wife is also in the chat. She says good evening to everyone. Hello. James All Day says, Ron, you know Dean Cain? Yes, I have been in 2 movies with Mr. Dean Cain. I got to tell you, guy is really, really nice. He's funny. I had a scene where I had to have a tattoo on my arm, and the tattoo that they used was a sticky tattoo thing, and it was like these glowing, sparkly fireworks, and we had quite the exchange. He had fun making fun of the little tattoo that I had to wear for the thing. It was pretty funny. But yeah, I would say that Dean Cain is he's a super guy. And then Pam Pam was watching my wife's live when she was going through the car issues. She said, I was going to try and explain about the rock of the car back and forth, but yeah. It happened. It is what it is. We have, and she's my wife's saying thank you back there, and Erica, and everyone's saying hi, and Pam and Tommy Doyle. I love this. Tommy Doyle says, hail, haven't been in chat in months, had a huge online addiction, slowly coming out of it with volunteering at a TV studio to hopefully work for a new job. That's very cool. Hope it pans out. I hope it pans out for you, Tommy. That's awesome. And it should. It's I hope that works out. Forced to delete Twitter. Still have Insta and Facebook. Oh, it's all good. Hey, and you can find me. Just look me up if you want to be friends, like directly friends on Facebook. Just let I'm pretty cool with that. So hit me up on Facebook. Just look up my name. You can look up Follow the Bradley's Fun too. We're both on there. So, and Linda and Hang with Eric and Raph, and my mom is in the chat. And where is she? I got to there it is. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Yes, Ron was in a movie with Tin Can. Yep. And also Kevin. Okay, why did his last name just escape me? He was in the hospital recently. Darn it. Anyway, James All Day says, "Can you believe they edited him out of the photos of Superman actors?" Yeah, that was from, and I think that was from here at MegaCon that they edited him out. That was so ridiculous. Yeah. Pam is saying hi. My beautiful wife is saying hi. And the love pugs, soon we'll be making another bark. They are here. They're saying hello, everyone from California, and happy Monday. Monday. Dan's Life of the Kingdom. Dan Amigo. Man, just scroll down. MJ says hello to all. Hello to all. Let's see. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Tom. Linda, Tom, my beautiful wife. Speaking of cars, we know to show. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Izzo's Place. There's Izzo's Place. Hi, Ron. Follow the Bradley's Fun is here. Kit Kat is here. Good evening, everyone. Look, we got love pugs and we got a Kit Kat. All the pets are in the house. It's awesome. Loving it. Thanks, Ron. Hey, yeah, man, absolutely. I hope that you get it all. That's awesome. But William is here. Hello, everyone. Hello, William. I don't know. After the whole timely social commentary thing reported, I have doubts about Zootopia Plus. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna discuss. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna get to be an interesting discussion. So, and W. Hi, peeps. Made it to Sparks before the snow. Well, good. I'm glad you're up in Sparks, Nevada before the snow, and I hope everything is going well there. And Izzo said hi to my beautiful wife. And I think it's time to bring on our panel. Let's see. And we have a full panel tonight. First and foremost.
Good afternoon, everybody.
You know him, you love him, Tom.
What's up, Ron? How you doing?
I am calming down from the stress, and it's all good. We do what we can. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm always stressed out, though.
Yeah, well,
that's how I'm on gray.
Yes, indeed. Let's see who else we have out there. We have somebody I have to bring in who she's in the future or in the past or in a different time than we all are.
Doc, calm down, okay? Just calm down. It's me. It's Marty.
No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
Hey, Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening. You can't be here. It doesn't make sense for you to be here. I refuse to even believe that you are here.
Oh, but she is here. She's back from the future.
Yes, I can say with certainty, didn't she?
This week we're getting snow.
Ooh. Now,
yeah.
Is German snow any different than American snow?
I wouldn't know. I've never lived in snow until we got to Germany.
Oh, okay.
Does it taste like snickerdoodles or sauerkraut?
Yeah.
Wow. It's very powdery.
It was really weird. When I was growing up, we would make snow ice cream. Like you gather it and you put vanilla in it.
Cone?
Make this, kind of, but it's like you put cream in it and the ice from the snow and then vanilla, make ice cream. Just had to be careful not to use the yellow snow because that flavored it weird.
Yeah, lemonade. I've heard.
Yeah, it's a little warm sour flavor. I don't know what that was. And then
a little bit on the tongue there.
Now this next guy, I don't know if he even knows where he ended up.
So I think what happened is I went to Epcot. You can go around around the whole world, and I had a couple in the Germany section, and I thought I went to.
and now he's here with us.
I am.
What's up, Jeremy?
Not much. How you doing, Ron?
I am doing A-okay, all things considered.
All of them.
And we have another panelist because I know how my audience is. I know.
Is that everyone? What, you wanted more?
We have more. We have MJ joining us for the first time. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Hello.
Hello. Hello there. Person who thinks that I sing comedy country music.
I wasn't sure.
I mean, it is supposed to be kind of a quirky, funny type song, but it's not making fun of a different song. It's its own song. That's an inside joke between me and MJ. Nobody else knows.
It was good though. Ron has a very talented voice. I just discovered that, so I'm a little late.
I think that song is up on Vacation Radio, on Prelude Pro Radio somewhere. So I'll let Pro use it. I'm the one that owns the rights to it, so it's all good. And let's see who all. I'm trying to see if there's anybody new in the chat. Chat. Thank you for being here, guys. We have a lot to celebrate tonight, and if there is any viewer support from you guys that comes in, whether somebody becomes a member of the channel, whether somebody gifts memberships or does a super chat, super thanks, super sticker, PayPal, buy me coffee, any of that kind of stuff, we'd like to celebrate it. And we want everybody in the chat to celebrate with us. So if you are a member of the channel, you have custom emojis, you can lay those out during our dance celebrations. But if you're not a member, please participate. Fireworks emojis or happy face emojis, heart emojis, anything like that. Click the little hearts on the side of your device and have those go up, and the little celebration things. Those are all good. All of that stuff helps. And of course, any of the support, any of that, if you can do it, great. If you can't, please don't. Obviously don't do anything you can't afford. But anything helps. And it also helps with the YouTube algorithm, letting more people know from YouTube that people like the show and come on in and watch with us. We want this to be a big old party. By the way, what does a celebration look like? Well, you're going to get a chance to practice with those emojis right now as we celebrate.
Is it too much? Too much. It's a birthday.
This is just the best of us. There's a much longer version of that one out there too, and hopefully we get to do the long celebration. So, okay, what are those? I love those. Is that a new one? Oh, that's funny. I like the Google Eye. It reminds me of those Mad Balls. Anybody here in the 1980s play with Mad Balls?
Yep,
I know what they
we had
are.
the green one with the eyeball.
Yeah, and you could squish them and the eyes would pop out. And
I remember those. They were disgusting.
Yeah, Mad Balls were kind of like just a ball version of the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you had
pretty much Nerf material.
Yeah, and oh my God, Mad Balls. I remember the commercial for those. I also remember My Buddy.
Gosh.
That Chuck was based on.
Too old for that damn thing.
Yeah, Child's Play was based on that toy. It was
not
terrifying.
a surprise.
Yeah, which is why I never owned the doll. And then you got Kid Sister that came along later.
Kid Sister.
It was I never had.
They
one
made
either.
a Kid Sister of that.
My Buddy and Kid Sister.
What kind of nightmare fuel thought of that? I mean, come on.
No, those two toys were
Blonde
based
hair,
on.
has little pigtails, little pink overalls. Mm-hmm.
It was from the Epstein Toy Company.
Yeah, they were.
Come on, Darren.
Those toys were
Really,
based
Jeremy?
on Raggedy Ann and Andy from like the 1930s or something.
More like Draggedy Ann and Andy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, let's get started with the weekend box office. Shall we get the weekend box office?
Let's do it.
Up on the screen. This is what we do on Mondays here on the show. We start, by the way, we will be leading right into the WDW Pro Show that starts at 10 p.m. So we will have a cutoff shortly before that or longly before that, depending on how this all works out. I don't know. But we're going to get this on the screen. This is the numbers for the weekend. You know, we're still in box office lull. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Number one movie at the box office. I want to go see that movie. I actually like the franchise. The only part of the franchise I don't like is Mark Ruffalo. I really don't like that Mark Ruffalo's in this franchise, but what am I going to do? I mean, he's in it, so there you go. But anyhow, anybody see Now You See Me, Now You Don't? Anyone in the panel see any of the Now You See Me movies?
Oh yeah, those are great films. Those are fun. Yeah.
I like him. I didn't like that. I guess there must have been something with the actress, whatever, who, you know, because she couldn't come back and they had to replace her with a different actress and make a story beat about it for the second one. They're way too long of a time period between the movies as far as them playing out, because I just don't think that it's the kind of movie that holds audience attention franchise wise over a long period of time. Which is why, I mean, I don't think that this is a good number. 21 million opening weekend. Does anybody think that's a good number for?
No way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a good number. I don't know what they were projecting on that. I haven't been following it, to be honest with you. There was very little marketing around this. I saw some early marketing like 6 months ago, a couple little snippets about it. I haven't seen much since then about this. I've seen a little bit of marketing push, but my guess is that the marketing spend on this is low. Like, this is not, there's no way that they spent Disney marketing levels on this of like the $150 million. I'm guessing maybe they spent $20 million to market it. I don't know. It's a Lionsgate movie, so it's not like they have big budgets. Anyone in the chat, or sorry, anyone on the panel have any desire to go see this at the box office?
Not whatsoever.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's one of those movies where it looks like it was made to be viewed at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Direct to DVD.
You see that? You see that symbol on MJ's hat? Just saying.
Yeah. So
Those sticks are gone, Jeremy.
No, it's in the Walmart bins. No, they're still there.
Are you guys the vending machine at Walmart? Where do I live? Under a rock? They still have those vending machines at Walmart? No way.
They have the charity ones.
Oh my god.
Not Redbox. They don't have Redbox, do they?
Yeah, they still have a place up the street.
Oh, we don't have Redbox here.
Really?
There's no
Redbox. You live in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
All I can say is there's usually some degenerate out in front of it.
That's funny.
We're afraid to take the Redbox away because the degenerate won't have any place to hang out. We
used to rent ours from CVS. So we had a Redbox in front of our CVS. What's up, Bud Files? We would go we used to go to CVS a lot more than we do now. I don't know why. They still have there's some cute things that I found at CVS, especially around holiday time for gifts and stuff. But I just don't go to CVS a whole lot anymore. For just not really a reason to go. Drugs are certainly a lot cheaper at like a Walmart or Target or whatever. And I mean,
you don't go to the street corner? Come on.
I have never bought drugs off of a street corner in this not in this country.
Giving away our secrets.
Come on.
I don't do that. I'm just out asking him,
Come on.
There was a guy sending me messages saying Ron didn't show up. He was getting worried.
You betcha. The Running Man, which is a remake, and I have not heard anything good about this other than the actors that are in it. Critical Drinker, I watched his his critique of The Running Man, and it was not good. And
that's not.
I just, again, it's not a movie that. The problem is right now, the box office has given us such big spectacle movies that, like, for me, it's like, why would I want to pay the same $10, $12, $15, $20 to go see a movie that is probably going to be just as entertaining on a small screen and doesn't have the spectacle to it? You know, I mean,
this one's a big disappointment because I saw the original teasers now, 8-10 months ago?
Yeah.
And it looked amazing at first. And
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the original Schwarzenegger one, and that was based on a short story by Stephen King. So into that corny original. And when I saw the first glimpses of this, I was like, everyone was freaking out about it. Like Nerdrotic thought it looked great, Mr. H. But as it got closer, it just petered out, and it sounds like it's just garbage. And it's like Tron Ares. It had such a chance to be cool. They screwed it up.
Oh yeah, I mean, I agree. Here's your Sub-Zero, now plain Zero.
Schwarzenegger at his finest. That was Shakespearean level.
Oh,
that was so tremendous.
If they would have known about Mortal Kombat when he did that movie, that would have been even more gold.
What was the Spanish actress's name? I think she was Spanish. That was.
Oh my gosh, she was so tacky too. I can't remember, but yeah, she smuggled. Oh, that was the first we ever heard about deep fake. They had made videos of people that were dead as if they were alive.
Right.
That was actually very foretelling.
Yeah.
No, it really was. There was a lot of stuff about the future as predicted in The Running Man that is. There are a lot of similarities, you know.
Disturbing. It was deep fake central.
I mean,
and that was what, 85, 86?
Think about it this way. It didn't become The Running Man, but think about the contest the Beast holds, Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
It is funny to me that a lot of the 80s stuff, the way they predicted television, like Back to the Future 2, got so many things right. But what they didn't show us is that it was all coming over computers and the internet. And I wish they would have showed us that part of it. And like the part where they're walking around in 2015 and everybody's not glued to their cell phones. Because that's what I'm like, wait a second. Nobody's got smartphones, but they had a different version of the smartphone in the home, but it was connected to like a landline type of thing. So that was pretty funny. And then the part where they had so many fax machines in the home, which was hilarious because we don't even use fax machines anymore. So like the fax came and went pretty fast.
Yeah,
I used
Running
fax
Man
machines
was
for a
ahead
while
of
ago.
its time. It was really shockingly good.
Well, for the first Running Man, my understanding is it takes place over a 24-hour period. Like the game is supposed to be 24 hours. This game is set for 30 days, and everybody in the world is supposed to be out to get you. And so it's kind of
the original is an obstacle course. You go down into this course. This one is the entire world. Yeah, and for 30 days, your grandma's going to try to murder you.
Yeah, that's just it's almost too odd of a premise.
Yeah,
so
that's
sort of sounds like Patterson, New Jersey.
Yeah,
it was basically like the Hunger Games originally. You had, except it was you versus these bad guys. But if you live, you get to win.
It was a Hunger Games before there was a Hunger Games. So I mean,
Absolutely.
The future books like the Hunger Games was based on the premises set up by things like the Running Man. So
I agree.
Yep, the Running Man was ahead of its time, which is what a running man should be.
Well, take Erica. She's ahead of us by 5 hours.
Now, there's another movie. The number 4 movie at the box office is the prediction for how everybody felt about going to the movies. It's called Regretting You.
Regretting You?
Yeah, it's
I don't even know what that movie is, other than it sounds like
expectation.
Yeah, basically. It sounds like something that should be a meme.
The only movie I watched recently was what's that movie? The one on Netflix that just came out. Frankenstein.
The Frankenstein,
Oh.
which was good.
Oh, was that
I've
good?
heard that was good.
It was
Very
okay.
good.
I thought it was okay.
I loved it.
I have not seen that yet. But I would say no spoilers, but I'm guessing that what happens is a mad scientist type of a doctor takes a bunch of body parts, sews them together, puts a brain in it, has some electricity, and brings it back to life. Is that what happens? Is that
Sort of, but you forgot the
Something
one
like
part.
The acting
There's-
was
there's-
really good.
There's no real girl power in it this time.
Was it like De Niro good when he did the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein?
I like it because it's in some aspects it's closer to the book.
I didn't. Did anybody know that Wicked was back in the box office?
I could give
Wicked
a crap
2?
less.
Wicked
No.
Forever?
No, Wicked. The
Oh,
first one.
Wicked, Wicked?
re-showed it.
Oh, wow.
First one. No, I didn't know
What is
that.
the first one
And-
doing in back there?
Yeah, right.
Well,
Apparently
like
it's causing
screaming
havoc.
at-
Oh,
So
He-
this
are
is
they
Hawk.
doing?
okay.
Are
So
they
this
doing
is
this thing where they
interesting.
put both movies together and it's like a big event type thing?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know. Can you guys take over for just a minute? I have to check on something.
Yeah, so I don't know why the movie theaters tend to do that. They'll bring like a movie that's like streaming and then they'll put it in the theaters, I guess just to see if people want to go see it in the big screen. It's been kind of
Yeah.
a trend lately. Like, I don't
But-
know, but they usually do that for like anniversaries, like after
But think
so
about
many
this.
years. I don't know.
Do
What
you
about
remember
the
they did
whole
it with Star
kids'
Wars?
Parents that are going to get stuck going to Wicked and sitting in that many hours to see those two movies.
Well,
Yeah, I
when,
know Lorena was mentioning something about that.
If she had
when
to
they
sit through both of them,
re-released
ooh.
the original Star Wars in the theaters in the 90s, any movie theater that didn't re-release these new editions wasn't going to get the prequels. So Lucasfilm got them all to cough up extra money by saying, you can't have the new Star Wars if you don't re-release the old ones. And it was a
Really?
Oh,
big
that's
deal.
interesting.
So
That's some
Disney,
strong arm tactics.
Disney
Well,
probably
no
got a
kidding.
pop off of this.
It actually helped him write some of the lines from the Phantom Menace when he was doing this. So because the theater owners, like collectively, they got on a call and they said, "Mr. Lucas, is that even legal?" And George says, "I will make it legal."
Oh my god.
Great.
Then he wrote it. Then he wrote it into the show.
Here, let me put Kathleen on the line.
That's good.
Hi,
Jeremy.
I'm
You're good.
KK, and I'm here.
KK!
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
going to be the death of Star Wars. Don't mind me.
I'm gonna own Star Wars, so you better stop.
All right, so Wicked looks like it went back into almost 2,200 theaters. So the reason I'm bringing this up, though, is the box office. If this went into theaters to show, like, for the fans of Wicked that want to see it again in a movie theater before Wicked 2 comes out, I don't know if there was no marketing or what, but it only made $549 per theater. It only, I mean, I know you guys are laughing, but like that doesn't speak well for the sequel. And
That's like 20 tickets.
Did that even pay for their power bill to run that movie?
I don't know. It brought in 1.2 million over the weekend at collectively from the over 2,000 theaters. I mean, it ran in more theaters than like Chainsaw Man and.
Oh my gosh! Seriously, at $20 a ticket, that's 25 tickets per theater.
Yeah. I mean, it did less than Sarah's Oil, and I don't think very many. Sarah's Oil
is she related to Lorenzo? He got some oil.
Sarah's Oil looks like to be a really, really good movie. You probably haven't seen much about it. It is Zach Levi is in it, but it's a true story of a young Black girl who I guess inherited land that had oil in it, and her name's Sarah, and she wanted to keep it, and everybody was trying to figure out a way to get it away from her, obviously. And I think this guy, whoever Zach Levi plays, I think he's trying to help her out to figure out a way to keep it. And So
Was she a poor mountaineer that barely kept her family fed?
probably not, because if she was, she might have moved to Beverly Hills.
Then one day she was shooting for some food, and
Texas tea.
Why is Tron Ares still at movie theaters? I have no idea.
Crazy.
taking up space.
Because it takes up a theater. That's about it. Like
I think that there's another movie on the docket here that I would like to use that title for Tron Ares, and it's called Die, My Love.
Die, my love.
God, there's
It's
a lot
about
of
insurance.
Look at the names of the movies. It Was Just an Accident. That's one of them. Roof Man. Man,
Just an accident. Is that like the prequel to Look Who's Talking?
It might
Was
be.
that something that said the Carpenters what down there?
The Carpenters. I think that's Jesus movie. I think the Carpenter's Son.
Oh,
okay.
It sounds like a. It sounds.
Yeah, don't
like
make fun of that one.
Oh, the
I don't
Gabby's
know.
Dollhouse is still
I-
in theaters? Oh my gosh.
Well, okay. If it is about the Carpenter's Son, there's another one called A Soul on Fire. So that could also be related to what happens if you don't believe in the Carpenter's Son. I don't know.
Great to Hades.
I'm just looking at all these. Man.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see that damn word there?
Yes, I did.
I
saw it, Tom.
Don't say it. Don't say it. That's
I'm damn blind and I seen it, Ron. What are you doing?
It's a movie about Hunter Biden. So anyway, that's
Whoa. Scroll it back.
Wow.
No, no.
it's similar to Good Luck, my son.
Oh.
But it's
All right, I've got bifocals. That took me a minute. Okay. That's
and
amazing.
usually things go right over my head, but I caught that with Tom. Me and Tom
I'm like,
saw
am I reading that
same
correctly?
Nothing goes over my head. I am too fast. I would catch it.
Oh, come on, man. You're too short. You know the real.
Anyway, that is the box office. It is really, really drab. It's really, really sad. But
say it's the
we're
round
gonna
office
hit.
instead.
What's that?
The round office instead of the box office.
Okay. I
Because
mean,
it keeps going around in a bad circle, like it's still loading.
Yeah.
It forgot itself.
Anyhow, well, that brings us to what Disney's hoping for, which is a box office win with Zootopia 2. Zootopia 2 is eyeing a $125 million debut on Thanksgiving weekend. It's opening weekend. Out of Deadline, we read Zootopia 2 set for movie-goer stampede over Thanksgiving stretch with 125 million plus debut. This is a box office early look, it says. This is by our good friend Anthony D'Alessandro out of Deadline. There's the picture of Judy Hopps and what's the fox's name, guys?
Nick
I
Wilde.
forgot.
Wilde, yes, Nick Wilde. There he is. Every time I see him now, because of the stupid State Farm commercial, now I just see Bateman.
I love those.
That's who he's played by. He's played by Jason Bateman, and so it's like, oh, you wanted Batman, but you got Bateman.
Jason Bateman just did a really good series. We just watched it the other day. I forget who the other guy was, but it was awesome. It's only it's a short series. It's one season, and if I can get the name, I'm gonna get the name of it. So good.
It's not Ozark.
I don't think so. He played the role of like the troublesome brother that, did drugs, stole the cash from the family, but he played such a really good character. It was awesome. The whole series, it was just great. I'm going to get the name of it.
I like Jason Bateman because I grew up with Valerie's family. So,
Yeah.
The
But she
Harpers.
quit.
Was it called? Was it the Harpers? Was it
It started out as Valerie, then it was the Hogan family.
the
when she
Hogans?
quit.
Hogans.
Actually, guys,
going-
it's called Black Rabbit. Believe
Black
it or not.
Rabbit.
It just came out this year.
Okay.
It's really good. It's a short series. You'll love it if you like Jason Bateman. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's, okay. There's a weird thing about Jason myself. Little bit of an odd, very brief connection. It has nothing to do with Jason directly. It's Justine, his sister.
Yeah.
Justine Bateman, who was Mallory on Family Ties.
She was just in another movie, in a zombie series.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so I, not as myself, but in character, I met her extremely briefly when I was working as a gondolier at the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas in the year 2000. I think it was 2000, might have been early 2001. But anyway, I was just doing my gondola thing, and there are places along the gondola, along the canal that we stop. And one of our stops is adjacent to a restaurant where people are eating, and it's right there. Like the tables literally line up along the canal. So I would always stop next to one particular table, and that's the stop that we stopped at. Well, I stopped at this table and I looked up and I'm like, it's Mallory. I'm like, I think I briefly said hello or something and my Italian, whatever, and said hi, but I didn't ooh and ah over her or anything like that. And then, but I'm like, did I announce it on the we have an intercom, but just so us, the gondoliers hear it. And I'm like, hey guys, Mallory's here. Mallory from Family Ties. I couldn't remember her name. But, looking back on it, I know it's Justine Bateman. I just thought that was it was really funny. Anyway, Jason Bateman is Nick Wilde, and let's see what D'Alessandro says about Zootopia 2. Hollywood can look forward to Thanksgiving box office history repeating itself with a robust Wednesday through Sunday domestic opening expected from Disney's Zootopia 2 with $125 million plus. That result could make the sequel to the 2016 Disney original animation title the second highest opening ever over the Thanksgiving box office, behind last year's Moana 2, which apparently hit $224 million, and possibly ahead of 2019's Frozen 2, which was $125 million over its 5-day Thanksgiving period, the Pixar's second frame. Didn't Frozen 2, though, end up making more money than Moana 2 eventually? I can't remember.
Yeah, it did.
I thought it did over its longer run. It keeps going on. Talked about Disney. Disney owns 9 of the top 10 Thanksgiving 5-day openings, pre-sales. We understand are in line with Pixar's Inside Out 2, which opened to $154 million over 3 days. Zootopia 2 strong across the board, with males under 25 leading in first choice and females under 25 leading in unaided. That seems like a strange demographic, but anyway, then you've also got Universal's Wicked for Good, which I was really upset by something because I saw a post. It wasn't a very positive post about Wicked for Good. But in the post, all the comments coming back about Wicked were, oh, this is horrible that Disney is doing this. And I'm like, guys, Wicked is not a Disney movie. You want to complain about Disney all you want, that's fine. But Wicked is not Disney. So
just ignorance. Yeah.
At least if you're going to complain, know what you're complaining about. If you're going to criticize properly and appropriately. I have no issue with anybody criticizing Disney on the things that they've done wrong, but Wicked doesn't belong. It's not even close to being a Disney property. There's nothing Disney about Wicked. So
I knew there was something seriously wrong when I would talk to someone and they said, yeah, I went to Disney, I wrote E.T. I knew that I had there was something wrong with me. This was probably 25 years ago. I couldn't do it. But go ahead, Tom. Sorry.
I have issues with the whole Disneyland, Disney World thing. If people are at Disney World and they're like, oh man, I love this Disneyland place, or the Magical Kingdom. Oh, I just want to knock people upside the head when they say it. It's not.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one.
I heard it when I was working there. Oh, we were at the Magical Kingdom today. No, you weren't. Or when people are at Walt Disney World on Disney World property and they say, oh, well, we're going to Walt Disney World tomorrow. I'm like, you are at Walt Disney World right now. Of course, they are talking about the Magic Kingdom, but I'm like, all of those things are like, it's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
Hello,
That's all it
TS
is.
Wade 2. So it's like when I got upset in comments today when I saw somebody talking about Universal and how they never bought fast passes there, and I'm like, of course you didn't buy fast passes. Universal never offered them. And you can never buy a fast pass. It's not possible to buy a fast pass. They were free.
Yeah. They don't know better. God bless them.
And it's like, I know, I get it. I get that you don't care, but it bothers me,
Right.
It's
like people when they go, hey, I'm going to Disney World. In the same day, I want to go down to the Keys. You think that's possible? Yeah, if you get up in the morning and start driving.
Well, okay. So that one's weird because I have been to both Disneyland and Disney World in the same day, and actually started the day out at Disneyland, which is.
But that's flying, Ron. I'm talking about driving from here to the Keys.
And also, I didn't hit the parks that day, as it turns out, because it was one of those party days. So while I was at Disneyland during the morning time, when I got on the plane, got to Disney World, I drove from the airport to Disney World just so I could do the whole I've been at Disneyland, Disney World in a day thing. And by the time I got to the Magic Kingdom, it was closed for a party. So I didn't actually go into any of the parks. I was just on Walt.
That's like a Wally World story, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I want to have a discussion though about Zootopia 2, because the reason I want to have this discussion is not about specifically this movie necessarily, but taking into consideration what has happened with Disney and Disney's reputation over the last several years. Do you think that $125 million is an accurate prediction of the opening weekend? And even if it is, how do you think that this movie is going to pan out?
To the left.
To the left.
I want to let's ask Erica. What do you think that Zootopia is going to be a massive success? Do you think it'll make up for Disney's horrible box office failure the rest of the year? What do you think?
No, I think it'll do well. I'm just not convinced it's going to be, blow it out of the water well, because you have, is it Super Mario Galaxy coming out, or is that in 2026?
That's 2026. Yeah, that'll be in
All right. So I don't know. It might do better than we think. Do kids even still remember Zootopia? It's been how long since this movie and these characters have really been
2016.
Huh?
Again, it's been
2016?
9 years.
Is
A
there anything-
person who saw this at 9 years old is 18 years old right now.
Yeah, and your
I have a
18-year-old
question.
nowadays isn't going to care about this.
I got a question. What other movie that's a cartoon that's going to come out Thanksgiving right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's going to be in competition with Wicked too. So usually, Universal and Disney will always throw a movie in the theater. So this is going to go head to head with Wicked 2. So they're hoping that this will be topping Wicked 2, but I don't think so. I think Wicked 2 is going to top it.
Different audience.
Yeah. But I'm not a fan of Wicked, and I don't want to have anything to do with those films, but there's an audience for that, and they're going to spend the money to go see it. People are just waiting for their vacation to start. Students, college students, elementary, middle school, they're just, Wicked 2 is just it right now.
Theater kids.
Theater kids, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I asked my nephews if they were going to go see that, and I knew what the answer was going to be, and I cannot say it on the stream, but it was a resounding no.
Yeah.
I'm going to play my video games.
William says, yeah, Wicked may not be Disney, but I have no doubt there are people at Disney that wish it was. I'm sure that is true.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Wicked is, from what I can tell, a decent money-making proposition. I don't think I'd have nearly as much of a problem with Wicked as a movie, as a property, as anything, if it had two different leads.
Amen.
Oh yeah, hear you.
The biggest
Mhm.
issue, and one of the reasons I do not want to support it at the box office is because of Ariana Grande,
Skeletor?
Cynthia Erivo.
You mean Skeletor?
Which one of them is Skeletor?
Either one, it doesn't matter. They can
Sorry,
switch
didn't she
places.
just win Man of the Year, Miss Cynthia?
I think she did win Man of the Year.
She got Man of the
some
Year.
kind of.
I was going to go someplace I shouldn't have said it on
Uh-oh.
GQ, which was I'm not going to say it. I just got to be curious.
I mean, she looked like Nosferatu when she was playing the Jesus role.
That was terrifying.
That's
her odd fingernail. I mean, she doesn't have to look the way she looks. She has gone above and beyond to create a look for herself that she knows is going to be perceived as negative. I mean, it's like,
does anyone remember the press tour when they had to constantly calm her down? Like she'd break down.
Yeah.
Like there were handlers, and Ariana Grande's like holding her hand the whole time. Like she keeps crying, and it's weird. I think she's got anxiety, or
so she's doing a Pedro Pascal to try to run on that type of thing.
it was beyond, man. Like I'm clinically depressed. I have meds for that, and I've never gone to that level. Like she was really like.
I think there's just a spiritual. There's a spiritual influence, and that's. I don't want to get too deep into that on here, but I'm a Christian, and I personally think that there's a spiritual influence with that human being.
Let's read about that a little bit, because out of that parkplace.com by Marvin Montanaro, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande discussed the color of each other's auras as the weird Wicked press tour. I don't know what they're wearing. I don't know what she's like. I don't know.
It's inspired by ribcage.
She's trying to blend in with the couch.
It's inspired by ribcage. Can you tell? It's the new fashion.
It looks like when it looks like when olive oil was stuck in that metal pipe.
Popeye.
Popeye. This is by Marvin Montanaro. Says, if you've been following the Wicked promotional cycle both this year and last year, you already know Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande being weird with each other has become a running theme. The pair has turned what should be a routine blockbuster press tour into modern performance art, an ever-changing swirl of emotional moments, breathless admiration, tearful interviews, physical clinginess, and now aura readings. Yes, full multicolor, spiritually charged aura readings.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Ariana paused with reverence, the kind usually reserved for ancient relics, and said, "Yellow sunshine. I think there's also purple." Cynthia, equally entranced, countered with lavish imagery. I see like a ciel blue, she said, as if anyone's supposed to know.
I'm gonna go puke now. I'll be back.
Like aqua and sunset orange. Yeah.
They're tripping. Both of the ladies are tripping. Flat out tripping.
The two then reacted to the question as if they had just unlocked the final secret of the universe. The internet predictably exploded. Some viewers were charmed, others were baffled. Many were both. Reddit summed up the discourse perfectly.
We lost Ron.
Cited by New York Post said. Another said, LMAO, they are so annoying and I love it. I don't know what this thing is. It doesn't look human.
No, not at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We finally made contact with the aliens. They've come down and they're talking to us.
You remember the TV show The Strain?
I don't remember that. Tell me about it.
It's about vampires that, they have these weird things. They're vampire, like zombie type
things.
Got
a Nosferatu vibe for sure.
Oh my gosh!
I'm thinking
sure.
Christopher Lee.
I'm scared.
Going Shogi was talking about Zootopia. Zootopia will make close to $1 billion, but not quite. Never underestimate the furry community.
He knows because he's one.
Yeah, he's.
My gosh.
Okay, here's what I think that will happen with. I know we're going back and forth between Wicked and Zootopia, but I don't think Zootopia is going to make $1 billion at the box office.
Oh no,
It might.
that's a funny one.
The reason I say that I don't think it will is, for me, this is my personal opinion. I think it comes down to where Disney's reputation has gone.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of other choices of things to do this time of year. I think Zootopia is maybe not going to hit as hard as there are definitely parts of Zootopia that I personally found offensive. That, like, why are kids watching this? The whole yoga scene, I was like, why is this in a kids movie at all? I mean, they could have done it differently, but it was I thought very inappropriate to be in a movie about kids. And they put some of that in the not only did they put some of that in the Zootopia Better Zootopia film at Animal Kingdom, but they also put Smelitzer with it. And it's awful. I mean, really, really bad. I mean, it's the only smell used in that show. It's a bad smell. It's horrible.
They want you to touch poo and get spit on and smell smelly animals.
Yeah,
Ew.
and it does. It smells like, what is it? It's like, it smells like bad animal body odor kind of thing. It's kind of weird. It's like, you know,
there's a pipe running from Kilimanjaro Safari to the
I don't know, man.
Tree of Life Theater, and they just
So you could fart in that thing
vents.
and no one would know?
I don't think so.
Like,
There you
have
go,
a
Jeremy.
White Castle fart and fill your pants and nobody would be any the wiser.
Tom.
I will tell you this. That smell was grosser than the time that I actually saw a hippopotamus dump at Animal Kingdom. Like, under the water, there's where you can actually go watch the hippos under the water. And there was one time I was there and like the hippos like butt face to the glass, dumping the crap.
Oh,
People's like, I had enough. Here,
I'm
look
like,
at this, people.
dang, man. I'm like, I don't know if it floated or not. I was impressed by the amount, though. I got to say, I was like, wow,
That hippo can do a lot of crap.
They can eat,
Wait,
man.
Ron, didn't you do that to a public pool once?
I didn't.
I heard about that.
Okay, so there was.
Oh my god.
There was an issue at Wet and Wild here in Orlando when I was like 10. But yeah, I'm not going to go into that. Is
that why they shut it down? No, I'm kidding.
That was the reason.
No, that was 1982, I think, maybe. I don't know.
Chocolate Tide.
You know, if this woman actually came up to me and said, "Hi, I would like to talk to you," I just run away screaming, and I'm not afraid of crap.
Yeah, she is a scary looking person, that's for sure.
I'd just be like, "You're Skeletor. Get away from me. Go."
There's
He-Man's
another
the other way.
What was the other? There's another story at that park place that I saw about this. Scrolling down. That's the Auras one. I thought I saw another. Anyway, well, if I can find it, I'll get to it later.
Sadistic Peter Pan.
Oh man!
Now that you mention that, she was trying to blend in with that couch. You got to wonder.
So does everybody think Zootopia? Do you think that the box office prediction is correct, high or low? Let's go around. Tom, you start. 125 opening weekend. 125 million. High, is that high or low or right on the money?
It's going to come lower than that.
Lower than that. Okay. Tom says lower. Erica?
Oh, I don't got no ballpark figure. I just know it's not going to make $1 billion for sure. That's not going to happen.
Well, what about opening weekend though? Do you think 125 sounds right? That's global.
I mean,
is that global or domestic? I'm assuming that's global. I can't imagine that being just domestic.
For Zootopia?
Yeah. I mean,
It already came out? Sorry, I'm like,
Zootopia 2 opening weekend is Thanksgiving weekend.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I'm
then
like,
it's a
wait a
6-day weekend. Of course
Right.
it'll
So
hit
they have a lot of extra. They basically have a week.
Yeah. That's how they'll get that
But-
figure.
So parents will either go, families will go just because it's a holiday weekend, or if there's another movie coming down the pipeline shortly, like around Christmas, they might rather spend their money on another movie that's going to be better than Zootopia because it's gotten so expensive to go to the movies. People just families can't afford to go every week anymore. So you really got to pick and choose what's worthy of your money to go and see anything at the cinema.
Exactly.
That's
So-
yeah.
Well, if the cost of food,
I mean,
and the cost
and
of
then
turkey,
do you go to the movie? I mean,
What was it?
like
Was
I used to go
was
to
it
the
Go
movies
and
on
Croaky?
Christmas. But-
Yeah, you could go for nothing and go every week, and it wouldn't break your wallet.
Oh my gosh, back in the day, you can go. Pam Empson says lower. Catwing says not even interested. And what do you think, MJ? 125 on the money, higher or lower
Maybe.
opening weekend?
It might hit the nail. The hammer might hit the nail because they're catching everyone on their break. It's something to do. And there's kids everywhere. They might hit it.
What do you think about the social commentary? People are saying that there's some social commentary in it. James All Day Poinside Eye says, after the whole timely social commentary thing reported, I have doubts about Zootopia 2. Plus, nobody is even going to the theaters now. That is true. Theaters have had a hard time this year. I think let's get Jeremy in here. 125, high, low.
So, and here's my thing. If it doesn't hit that, the excuse machine is going to be cranking because your Wednesday previews, Thursday release, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you have 5 of 7 days. You literally have 5 days to hit that number. If they don't, can you imagine? I can't even fathom how bad that would be.
That's a good point, Jeremy. I mean, because if they're putting out 125 million, this is really, really important for Disney that they hit or exceed it, which means that Disney probably, if they're the ones putting the number out, I would think that they'd be shooting low, hoping for like 150, 165, 200, so that they can go, wow, boy, were we wrong? We underpredicted. Thank you so much, audience. So, I mean, the spin machine is, I mean, you got to think that these days they got writers on both sides who are ready to go with whatever narrative they need for however it comes out. And, that's I mean, there wasn't much fun for Tron. What's that?
I'll be shocked if it hits even 100 million. Are people really predicting it's going to be in the 120s? Oh gosh.
It wasn't on Hippo level, not by a long shot. It was very, very minor.
Thank you, William. I got Rod's new nickname. We're going to call him Hippo.
Hippo turd.
I would be
Poor
impressed.
Ron.
I would be impressed.
Oh my gosh. That's just amazing.
10-year-old boys, what do you want? Have you
This
seen their diet?
Oh my gosh.
It's like Caddyshack on steroids. They didn't throw a Snicker in, they threw a tree in the pool.
Oh god. Where was that article? I gotta bring it back up.
It's logged.
Here it is. It's so weird discussing auras.
I'd rather discuss hippo poop.
Does anyone besides me have a very particular moment when they stopped liking Ariana Grande? Because I do.
Oh yeah, when she licked the donut.
There you go. That's the one. She licked the donut. She put it back. It was caught on the security footage, but they didn't see it at the time. The worker at the donut establishment basically said that Ariana Grande treated her like itch. She was in itch way, and also when Ariana Grande did that, she said, "Oh, I hate America. I hate Americans," and I'm like, "Aren't you one of them, Ariana?" And by the way, my understanding is that is the kind of person, that is who she is as a person. I don't care how much talent she has. I know she does a lot of impersonations, which I personally think is probably her best talent, honestly. But
that and sampling pastries.
Yeah, that.
I didn't even before
when
this,
I
don't know who she is. I don't care.
When I
never cared.
When I toured the Haunted Mansion as a cast member, we did a backstage tour, and we asked the cast members, who are the worst celebrities that you've ever had to deal with, and Ariana Grande was the first name that came up.
Wow.
So the
Well, I mean,
the celebrities, most celebrities, by the way, are pretty good to cast members, but here's the ones that I know for a fact they don't like, and I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. It is Nancy Pelosi was also mentioned about that at the Haunted Mansion. Ariana Grande, mentioned on more than one occasion when she's at Disney, has not been good to cast members. And you're gonna love this one. Mariah Carey, apparently also not very kind to cast members.
Wow.
But not maybe not the worst, but she's just very demanding. Like, she demands that all of a ride be shut down for her turn on it.
Yes, I've heard about this
But her song starts out with, "I don't want a lot for Christmas. I just need them to shut down the ride for me."
Yeah, that's it.
Just don't ask her to sing it live.
Do it live.
All I want for Christmas is my own ride vehicle.
I just, as soon as I hear that song, I just turn it off.
Did you guys hear that her botch on TV was because she made someone mad? They turned off her tracks and her auto tune.
Nice.
So so she was trying to lip sync and her tracks turned off. So she Milli Vanilli'd it, and then she had no auto tune, and it was a disaster. It was a beautiful disaster.
Wow.
Couldn't happen
That
to a
I would
nicer
watch.
person.
Do we know where that is?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
look up
right?
Mariah Carey horrible New Year's or something.
I'm surprised you didn't
apologized
mention
for
the Kardashians in that list of celebrities that are not nice to cast members, right? But apparently they did make the list.
I
Wow.
haven't even heard of the Kardashians going to Disney. Maybe they have.
Oh yeah, they have. Oh yeah. Yep.
Theaters don't do themselves any favors. That is true. Go and Choki says, please be sure to hit that like button. And yes, please do that with Go and Choki in the chat. Once again, it's a good time to remind everybody we do like to celebrate. If there's any help to the channel out, any support, we will celebrate. It is going to look something like this if we do. Hey, thanks, Izzo, for coming in. I tried to highlight that, and then it just got away from me. There it is. Hey, I got to go watch the rest of the replay crew. Have a great weekend, evening, y'all. Don't feed the Mogwai. Don't feed the Mogwai. Thanks for coming in, Izzo. We're going to stream here, go until almost 10 o'clock, and then we will head over to the WDW Pro show. So that is what we're doing. I'm looking for our next story, which is out there. I promise it's coming. But feel free to ask any of our panelists personal questions in the chat, and I'm sure that they will cough up.
Personal questions, Ron. Ron Weasley.
You won't like my answer, Ron. You know that, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, so here is a fun one that I'm going to. This is a fun one that I'm gonna bring up. I don't know what kind of news this is. Is it good news? Is it bad
I
news?
have
We'll see.
news.
What type of news is it?
Well, to be perfectly frank, it's bad.
Maybe if you tell me the bad news in a good way, it won't sound so bad.
The bad news in a good way. Yes, I can do that. Well, here goes. Wait till you hear this.
I love that movie.
I don't know if this is. I think depending on who you are, this could be bad news or good news. Rachel Zegler unfollowed Gal Gadot on Instagram as rumors of tensions deepen between Snow White co-stars. I would think that might be good news for Gal Gadot. So
just have them fight it out. Let's see them scrap.
Oh, that would be. Considering that Gal
Why
Gadot,
would Gal want to get any of that crap on her hands?
How could tensions be rising if they're not even doing a movie together right now? Just ignore each other, or at least Gal ignore the little shrimp.
I'm sure that Gal is completely ignoring her. I think it's important to realize that Gal Gadot is not just Wonder Woman, but in real life, she's former IDF.
Ex-military.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. She would pound.
She was
and
just,
she's got a
she was
foot.
just. Oh, she was given an award recently too.
Yeah, she knows how to use an
that had
Uzi.
to do
That's
about
all I'm
her
saying.
service.
Yeah, she's fantastic. It appears the tension between Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot has entered a new chapter, and this time it's playing out where celebrities send their loudest quiet messages Instagram. As of today, a manual review shows that Rachel Zegler has unfollowed Gal Gadot on Instagram, a move that comes after months of strained public optics between the Snow White co-stars. This development drops right into a long-running feud fueled by their very different political positions, particularly surrounding the conflict in the Middle East. And yes, that infamous social media moment from Zegler is directly relevant here. By the way, this is Out of That Park Place by our good friend Marvin Montanero. There's Rachel Zegler in all her glory. Back in 2024, Zegler signed off one of her posts promoting the Snow White trailer with the line, "And always remember, free Palestine." That statement placed her and the Disney film she and Gadot were starring in firmly within a heated online discourse. It effectively drew a line between her message and the stance of Gadot, who is both Israeli and openly supportive of Israel. Gadot has spoken about her homeland and her family's safety many times over the years, particularly during periods of rising tensions. Because of the contrast between their positions, observers have kept an eye on the pair's dynamic ever since. And there's one more history here that many remember. Disney reportedly increased security for Gadot after threats. Following Zegler's political posts, the situation escalated enough that Disney provided additional security for Gal Gadot and her family due to a surge of threatening messages directed at her. This was part of a broader pattern of intense reactions surrounding the live-action Snow White film and the ways in which real-world conflicts spilled over into celebrity spaces. The two actresses made award shows, but off camera, the relationship has already been described as fractured. People magazine reported around the time of the film's release through a production adjacent source that they are not friends. They have nothing in common. That's certainly not the kind of behind the scenes energy Disney hoped for when promoting one of its flagship live action. If that's the flagship, that ship is going down. That ship is going down all the way. Man, that's so what do you guys think of the tensions between Miss Zegler and Miss Gadot? Which is very
Zegler
much
needs to get a life. Stop acting like a freaking child.
She's 2 feet tall. I don't know how much Warwick Davis has to lean over to shake her hand.
Oh, good old Warwick Davis. Seems like a really nice guy. I've been in his presence. I never met him, if that makes any sense. I was a few feet away from him, but that was at Disney where, during a Star Wars weekend. So not the same thing as meeting somebody, but yeah. What do you think, MJ? You think the two should learn how to get along, or do you think it even matters, or do you think that Gal Gadot even gives
That
a
ship
flying-
that ship has sailed. They did their stupid movie. They ruined Snow White, a classic film. You know, those two need to go this way and then that way. Go find something else to do.
Yeah.
This is stupidity at this point. They're probably never going to ever work together ever again. Like Erica said, they're not even working on anything now. So it's like, it's all for show, you know?
Well, I will tell you, I think I think Zegler believed that she had the value of a longtime actress. Zegler got paid $2 million to be Snow White. Now, Gal Gadot got $15 million.
Yep.
I will say this. If you know anything about what actors actually get, the contract may have been $15 million. She ends up with a lot less than half of that because of what goes out to taxes, what goes out to her management team and her agency and all of that. So Gadot, Zegler did not end up with $2 million either. But regardless of what they actually end up with, yeah, Gal's she's got a fine movie career. She's got a lot of other things going, even if it's Netflix projects or whatever.
Yeah.
She's got plenty. Zegler, what needs to happen to Zegler probably is not going to happen to Zegler. What needs to happen to her is that she should not be cast in anything
besides growing up,
exactly,
or on the stage. She needs to be not cast in anything. She needs to have to go to work in that restaurant in Times Square where she's waiting tables and singing for people. Because she needs
humble pie.
Humble pie.
That's the cruise ships, Disney cruise ships. They have new fleet, and they're probably hiring waiters and waitresses, and she could probably get a job.
MJ,
over there.
if they put that woman on that boat, you want to know passengers jumping overboard to get away?
Yeah,
that's how that happens.
As long as it's on
no
YouTube,
one's gonna book a Disney cruise knowing she's on it.
Well, guys, they sent her to England because of this. That's why she did the Evita thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally tried to hide the little troll, and she can't help
Little
herself.
troll.
By the way, who's
What did trolls ever
monitoring?
do to deserve that?
Who's monitoring this narcissist's follow count on X to see that it doesn't make an announcement. You just unfollowed. So someone
You don't
had
get
to
that?
tell someone.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
you stop following me
He's
on
right.
X. It said that you left and you didn't want to see me no more.
Yeah, but that's a different thing. This is
Oh, man.
literally someone decided to make a story, because when you unfollow something or if you get unfollowed, it doesn't put out a bulletin. So
Right.
how did this even get out?
You're right.
Right?
Someone was
Exactly.
like,
It's probably called Reddit.
It's it's the Sofa King in action again, because it's so sorry. It's just really stupid. Why is this even a story? How did somebody know she unfollowed her? Did Gal go, oh wait, I'm down a person? Well, half a person.
before
Yeah,
Erica
that's not
leaves
all.
us, before Erica leaves us, someone in the chat is asking, how does one celebrate Thanksgiving in Germany? Because I know you're leaving soon, right, Erica?
Yeah, in about 10 minutes I gotta go. Same as in the US because we're in a military community. But the Germans don't have a Thanksgiving that I'm aware of anyways. But the Americans, yeah, we get turkeys, hams, and all the fixins. We have an American grocery store on our military installations, and they import everything from the US, and they also have local stuff they sell.
You don't get bratwurst with stuffing?
Ooh, that's
No. Now,
amazing.
one year my older sister and her family came to visit us over Thanksgiving, and we went to a German restaurant for Thanksgiving because, they were in town and it was more of the tourist stuff.
Before you take off, Erica, let the people know what you got going on.
Yeah. I uploaded our Halloween video of 2025. So if you want to see what I did this year with my special effects. I did a disappearing, reappearing bride and a floating table. So I've got that up on our channel, and I'm currently editing our behind the scenes, how I put my display together this year, what all went into it.
Cool. Very cool. So go and Shogi, if you get a chance, share Erica's link in the chat, please. And everybody go and subscribe to Hanging with Erica and Raph. And I hope and pray that we're hanging with Erica and Raph not so far away soon.
Yeah, I'm
hopes and
yeah,
prayers.
we're coming up on a really big anniversary, me and Raph, in December. So I don't know, we'll see what the future holds.
Plus,
yeah, I'm booking their whole trip, by the way, guys. Shh. Don't tell anyone. I'm just kidding.
Love it.
Man. I just want you to come here to Florida so we can hang out. We can. I
We will
want
definitely
to
be passing through Florida when we're moving.
Yeah.
That's like non-negotiable.
and I want to get your live opinion on the walls at Disney World.
You better bring a
that
bleeper.
would be fun.
You
I would
better
like
bring
to
a
go see it for
bleeper.
myself.
Oh,
Yeah, you need to censor me because I'm gonna walk through there and be like,
Mother
beep.
No, what I want to do is we're going to go through with Erica, and I want you to point out every dude wearing a dress.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you're going to be ready for that.
Take all day. Yeah.
I mean, I've already seen that in the parks. The Christmas shop and the
so
hat
much.
shop on Main Street.
So
Yeah.
much.
Has it gotten worse?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really? Oh, jeez.
Most definitely. There it is. Check out Hanging with Eric and Raph, all the best Halloween decor. There's her YouTube channel. Please go subscribe, everybody. Thank you, Go and Shogi, for that. Erica, we are going to let you go. Say goodnight. Thank you so much.
Night.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, however you say that.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Hasta mañana. Hasta luego.
Bye, Erica.
Hasta la vista,
Bye.
baby. Ciao. All
Oh,
right.
she forgot to
and
say, I'll be back.
I'll be back. And
I'll be
speaking of
back.
Go and Shogi gifted one Follow the Bradley's Fun membership. Yeah, we got to celebrate. Everybody ready for a real celebration? Down with the celebration. Let's celebrate. Wookie dance. Yes, indeed, it's the Wooker Dance. Oh, these are coming in late. There's Pam and Kit Kat, yay. Popcorn, yellow striped. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. We have another story on the docket. Is it good? Is it bad?
Is it Memorex?
Is it Memorex? Let's just say we should probably come in with
Lowered expectations.
You know what they're walking towards, right? That's the Rivers of America remade.
Oh.
Oh, this is out of that Park Place by our good friend WDW Pro. Opinion: Brie Larson may just rehabilitate her career with Mario Galaxy movie and superstar Chris Pratt. And I agree with this. Brie Larson, I started watching her YouTube channel during the pandemic, where she was just herself. And you know, and I think this is probably true of just about anybody, if you get to see them as themselves, except for Rachel Zegler. You can go to her YouTube channel and see how messed up she is. Rachel Zegler says a lot of things on social media where you realize how messed up she is. She admits to being a narcissist. She actually talks about the fact that she has mental issues. And I'm like, if you're going to talk about them to your public, that's fine, Rachel, but go get some help. Seriously. I mean, if she really does know
better help,
she betterhelp.com, she can afford that. But Brie, on the other hand, here's the thing about Brie. Brie Larson, super huge Nintendo fan. She's a gamer. She loves playing. And if you go watch the stuff that she did when she's like, she during the pandemic, I don't think she even knew where her next job was coming from. She wasn't even sure that she was going to come back as Captain Marvel again. She was like, she shows her awkwardness as a human being, which I like. I like seeing people that are real and down to earth and can, be self-deprecating and make fun of themselves and be lighthearted. And the comments that she made that put people off, unlike Rachel Zegler, where she's just continues to double down on all that stuff, Brie seems to have put those comments behind her. Like, I haven't heard her really do anything like that lately. And those comments were like 10 years ago. They're a decade old now. They get replayed and stuff, but and Go and Shogi has a point here. Zegler made Brie Larson seem like Gandhi in comparison. Zegler single-handedly saved Brie's career. Possibly so. I mean, and William says, "What? Don't be surprised. A bunch of Jewish people throw Rachel overboard. What's the Jewish word for odious?" Yeah. William might be a little bit behind in watching and says, "No, Eric has to go." Yeah, sorry about that, William. When you gotta go, you gotta go. So let's check this out
in the pool.
Oh yeah, did I go? Whew.
Oh my gosh!
For those people that don't understand what that story is about, just real quick, the big slide you go straight down on. It was that I was about 10 years old, and I got a super wedgie coming down the slide, and that super wedgie gave me instant diarrhea.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. But not my most embarrassing moment. So
he's blaming the slide. I think it was the tacos.
He was 10. He was just a baby.
I have no idea what I ate. Wonder what I ate that day.
Just go.
I'm sure there were there were burgers. It had to be burgers. I always eat burgers. I'm a burger guy. Been a burger guy my entire life. So, yeah. So let's look at this by Pro, WDW Pro. I want to see his side of the story. And by the way, Brie was at the opening of Epic Universe and she loved it. So I'm going to give her props for that as well. Captain Marvel is about to be a princess, but not a Disney princess. No, Nintendo is the new studio preparing an all-out push against Mickey Mouse. And their newly announced Rosalina movie star will be played by none other than the MCU's controversial Brie Larson. Brie Larson's career has taken a fascinating arc from critical darling to polarizing blockbuster lead, and now, with the recent announcement that she will voice Rosalina in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, to what might be a meaningful reset after years of rehabilitation. So he kind of goes through her career here, the early years of breakthrough. Larson's rise began quietly after TV roles in smaller films. Her standout turn in Short Term 12, 2013, earned serious acclaim. Then came Room, 2015, in which she played a young woman held captive. For that role, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress. At this juncture, she seemed poised for prestige roles, a kind of actor making courageous choices. Entering the blockbuster sphere in 2019, Larson stepped into the mainstream franchise territory as Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel in Captain Marvel. The film made history. Female-led Marvel, billion-dollar box office. But Larson's tenure in the MCU came with considerable friction. Some of her commentary was so toxic, the fans really didn't want to see either her character or even her anymore in movies. Again, it was a major learning experience. So there were the issues. After the MCU recalibration and risk-taking post-Marvel, Larson faced a reset. She took more measured pace, worked in television, lessons in chemistry, 2023, and even theater, showing a willingness to expand beyond the standard blockbuster path. Spoken about work-health balance, the cost of emotionally taxing roles. Perhaps most importantly, she stayed away from controversy and stopped taking Rachel Zegler-esque commentary to the public domain. She's actually refrained and put her career above divisive positions and statements. Yeah, she actually, I can't remember which thing it was, but somebody at a con asked her a very pointed question to try and actually get her to say something, and she's like, no. She like basically ignored it. She pulled what we would now call a Sydney Sweeney. Yeah. The Revelations, Mario Galaxy, and kind of a re-beginning. So on November 12th, it was announced that Larson will voice Rosalina in the upcoming movie adaptation of Mario. And so just going as so, he put why the pivot matters, realign with the brand audience, there's a lot of good things here about Brie Larson, and this could be a stepping stone in the right direction, especially after the complete tragedy that was the Marvels. Not her fault, by the way. She came back, she did what she did what she was supposed to do in the movie. The movie was horrible. The Marvels was it was just put together poorly.
Listen. Like I said, everybody, Snow White was just a bad movie. Okay. I can't blame either one of the actors for what they were given. I mean, her actions outside of it is a different story. Same thing with Brie Larson. I can't blame the actors for being given a crappy role.
No, but I will say that the Marvels is far more watchable than Snow White.
I refuse to watch Snow White because
It's so you're not missing anything. It is almost as hard to watch as Cats. Okay.
I watched these guys watch that, and I was dying the whole night.
Oh, I bet that was funny. I was asleep. So.
And the reset, when they got reset, that was like pure. I thought Marvin was going to fall over and cry himself to death.
When I saw my invite to that, I'm like, good Lord, no. You don't pay me enough. I
was put Jeremy on it.
Oh God. Yeah.
Jeremy, I would have loved to see your reaction watching Cats with Pro again.
It's awkward enough when it's good. I didn't want to see that slop.
Okay, has anybody on our panel actually seen Cats, like the theater version, the theatrical version?
No.
Oh yes, I went to the theater and saw the Andrew Lloyd Webber atrocity.
Here's the thing. I think I saw Cats when I was young enough to appreciate it for the fact that my brain didn't care about a story. Okay. So I want to say I had to be in my teens when I saw Cats. And I saw it at the Muni
in New York City.
Okay.
And I remember my friends and we're all like, hey, let's go see a Broadway. And they're like, you want to go do this? I went to the bar instead.
Yeah, well, you're probably better off. But I mean, Cats was interesting because what is a Jellicle cat? I'm assuming that a Jellicle cat is a cat that eats jars of jelly that have been thrown out and the lids have fallen off. And they got to lick something, so they're eating jelly, so they're Jellicle.
It's their word for constipated. I don't know.
Jellicles are angelicals too. The song doesn't make any sense, but it's kind of catchy. Cats. I didn't realize this to many, many years later, and I've never done any foreign substances, but my understanding is Cats is the kind of thing that would be much, much better if you were had maybe eaten some special kinds of mushrooms beforehand,
so it's sort of like rewatching Pink Floyd The Wall.
Yeah,
and stoned from what they told me.
I've seen The Wall, and I was never affected. I loved it. I saw it like 30 times.
What I'm saying is they usually say, oh, you got to see it when you're messed up out of your skull. Yeah. And I'm like, I seen it. It was okay without that.
Yeah, that was a crazy movie. But the only thing worse than Cats Live is Starlight Express. That was the only bigger waste of money in my musical theater experience.
I didn't see that one either.
I don't like the music to Starlight Express. I've never seen Starlight Express. I would kind of like to see Miss Saigon.
Yes.
But Miss Saigon would be good. I have seen I've seen Phantom, which is phenomenal. So good. And Les Mis I've seen live. And of
Have
course,
any of these guys ever went to a Riverdance show?
No, but I saw Stomp live when that was a thing. Stomp came up afterward.
I think in Branson I might have seen some version of a Riverdance show. I feel like I did. I saw a lot of things that I've kind of forgot about in Branson. I mean, most of the stuff that I went there, I could go. I was in a show, so I could go see anything for free. So I'm sure I saw a lot of stuff in Branson that I just like forgotten about. But and like there were a lot of, because I was friends with a lot of performers when I was in Branson, I would a lot of times go in and see portions of the show and like hang out in the back and watch a little bit and then not see the whole thing. So except for the Osmonds, who I worked in their theater and I saw their show like 50 billion times. So that was one of the funniest things was working for the Osmonds. And like Meryl would be like, Ron, I'm in the mood for steak and lobster. Here's some money. Go run to Outback, grab me a steak and lobster and bring it back.
Jeez.
That was before the days when you could just order Uber Eats. So I was their own personal Uber Eats because I was basically a gopher for them.
I'm in the mood for lobster. Good grief.
Yeah, man. Landon, what do they call that plate with Landon Sea with the steak and the lobster?
Oh, surf and turf.
Surf and turf. Thank you. Landon Sea. What am I talking about?
Landon Sea was I'm going to out myself. Landon Sea was the name of a diner in a certain part of New Jersey that I lived at.
Oh, shoot.
I will tell you, I know way too much about the Osmonds, that's for sure. When I was a kid growing up, and I'm sure MJ is way too young to know anything about this, I'm guessing. But I know Tom does. I don't know about Jeremy. But the Osmonds were like the Dottie and Marie show was one of the biggest things in the 1970s, right?
Yep. My wife had their Barbies.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean they had toys of Dottie and Marie that you could play with on stage, and the Osmonds were like a big phenomenon. The Osmonds and the Jackson 5, those were the two boy bands that started boy bands.
So you're telling me that you played with dolls, Ron? Okay.
I'm not saying
action figures.
I'm saying
action figures, yeah, but you had Barbies, Ron?
I had Evel Knievel.
That's not a Barbie. He rode his motorcycle and jumped and smacked into crap.
And I had Stretch Armstrong and I broke him, and yeah. So that was fun.
That was a fun toy, the Stretch Armstrong. I remember that one.
But the thing about the Osmonds in the 70s is they were huge famous. Like the Osmonds were like Beatles level famous. They would go to airports and people would be waiting for them, and like girls would pass out. They were a thing, right? So by the time I met them, it was the 90s, and it was weird. Like it was like the first time I ever met Jimmy Osmond, he came up to me and he said, "Hi, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is James Arthur Osmond." Like, it's not like I don't know who you are. Like you're little Jimmy Osmond. I used to watch you on the show, right? So it was funny, like getting to know them like really, really well in person, to the point where I've been over to their houses and stuff. And the funny thing about them to me is like always, of course, on television. Remember the Christmas specials, the Osmond Christmas special? Those were huge, right? And every year in the 1980s, there was a huge Osmonds Christmas special. And everybody was getting along and they were all wonderful. I've been to their houses. I know what they fight like. I know what they're like when they get in a fight. And it's like, nope, they're like everybody else, guys. They fight, they don't get along, they argue back and forth. They're just like everybody else. They're real people. And I mean they're nice and all, but you know, they're real. They're real like everybody else. So speaking of everybody else, coming back to the Brie Larson part of the story, what do you guys think? Anybody excited for Brie Larson as Rosalind, or just Mario Galaxy movie in general?
So excited. I had Mario Galaxy for the Wii, and they replicated. That game was so ahead of its time, and as just the animation and things that you did, it looks like they actually upped that first Super Mario movie, which was fantastic. So I can't. If someone goes to like premium format to see the new one, I think that'd be worth the money. I honestly think it would be worth it to go to IMAX or 3D or something.
We saw the Mario movie in 4DX. Totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of movie that begs to be seen in 4DX because you're in the middle of a video game. And let me tell you, the only experience I've ever had that comes close to that, and Tom F. can verify this, is walking into Super Nintendo World at Epic Universe. I have never in all my life had a feeling like I had when I first walked into Super Nintendo World. I almost cried. It was weird because you are surrounded by Mario's world. I mean, you literally walked. It's the only thing I've ever walked into that had the level of fantasy come to life like that had. And what I mean by that is Harry Potter, for example, Diagon Alley. Well, the problem with Diagon Alley, not that there's a problem with it. It's very realistic, but it's also very realistic in the movies. So it already feels like a real place. When you walk into Super Nintendo World, somehow a literal fantasy world has come to life. And Tom, let me ask you this. When you walked into Super Nintendo, was it almost like you were in a dream?
No, it was more like I was just playing a full-size version of a game I used to like. I still like it, but I used to play it a lot. I was impressed with it, but I look at things a little bit weird from an engineering standpoint. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
for me...
Someone just pissed in your Cheerios. Good Lord.
No, I'm not saying it was... But I
drown some puppies after this.
No, just okay. In a movie.
But no, it's good that you overanalyze because you can explain the difference with your overanalysis. Explain the difference between walking into Super Nintendo World versus Galaxy's Edge.
Oh,
okay. Being that I was there when they opened Galaxy's Edge, I went when it first opened. The theming was good. I'm not going to take that from them. But they left things rather sparse. They left things to like, did they just cut there? And they did. When you walked into Super Nintendo World or any land at Epic, really, they did the theming sort of Disney would have done when they first, way back when.
Right.
They overthought it. They looked at some stuff. They said, okay, if we do this here, make it so when you walk in, you get this experience and you feel overwhelmed in some sort of way. If you're a fan of this, yeah, I could see that.
Jeremy, isn't this like any woman that gets a new boyfriend?
Oh my gosh. Well, not if it's a white dude, then you're talking centimeters. But yeah.
No, sir.
Jeremy
not speak for
could be a tuna can.
Just saying, you got lowered expectations.
Oh my goodness.
Ron, oh my.
Lowered expectations.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I want to edit that so badly now.
Should we actually clip that and put that on for Strings and Pucks, intro when he comes on the show?
Oh,
no. I don't think that's a great idea.
Oh, come on. To be
I'm removing it. Hold on. I'm going to retype that.
So
I already did. You're done.
We're
So
looking forward to seeing Epic in person soon, hopefully within the next like 2 or 3 months. Because
Oh.
it's really expensive going. A family of 4, it's not cheap.
You
People
gotta let us know when you come up this way, so me and Ron can meet you at the door and cheer you.
Oh yeah, yes, please carry me in.
We'll cheer you and say, "Listen, security, double check her."
Ron, didn't you say they're going to do something about
Troublemaker.
that? Like they'll have Floridian passes or something next year, something like that.
I don't know when. Nobody knows when they're going to do annual passes. If you have an annual pass to Universal, there is a discount for you and you only. I found out. I thought you could actually get that discount for your family, but nope, it's just for the pass holder alone. Yeah, and it's like a $20 discount off the day off a single ticket.
It would have been really nice to see it during the holidays, but we're just gonna wait. And it's always nice to go in like January, February up that way. So I'm not that far from there, but yeah, it's just expensive to take everyone.
Galaxy's Edge is the crazy girl at the bar. I can fix her. Right.
Shogi, you need to go to the bar first to find her.
Chewing off your arm the next day.
Rolex effect.
God, I was looking at my old pictures the other day of Disney when Toontown was there here at the Magic Kingdom, and I can't believe New Fantasyland. There's some good things there, but it's I don't know. It's not.
That's a whole nother conversation what they've done in Fantasyland here.
It is. But Hollywood Studios is worse in my opinion, and now the Magic Kingdom's going to be. It's like every time they redo something, they're like, let's see how we can outdo ourselves in a worse way.
Each one of the parks, somebody's going, here, hold my beer. Oh, you hold my beer.
Hold my beer. No, yeah, and it's not in a good way.
And somebody somehow snuck in the dastardly little dude who comes in and repaints thing on each other.
I will say this honestly, with all this riffraff happening this last decade, right? I mean, I enjoy going to Disney World even when we just do the resorts and not the parks. I love Disney Springs. I mean, I have more fun at the resorts nowadays than I'm not really interested in going on the rides like I used to be.
But they're trying to keep you out of the resorts. It's so hard to park at the resorts.
I've seen so much more traffic at Disney Springs than I've seen pictures of crowds at Disney proper. So I'm just like
Springs is always busier, but of course, nobody pays admission, so they don't. I mean, it's free to go to Springs, so of course you're going to go there. And
you can, if you plan it right, gentlemen, you can have a really, really good day. You just have to plan it properly. Know which resort you want to visit, because there's the resort itself with the free, with the buses, the Skyliners, and the water taxis. Believe me, if you told me, hey Mel, my real name, MJ, I'm going to Disney. I want to go to this resort, that resort, this resort. I could tell you how to maneuver that and have an awesome day. And you could even see some characters sometimes at the resorts, not the dining. I'm just talking about characters that show up at these resorts.
I see characters there all the time. They're usually the ones getting arrested by
you. Don't always have to go to the parks to have so much fun, It's
I have seen people get arrested at the resorts, but I've seen who is the Elena of Avalar. Avalar. I don't know. I've seen her.
I just know the song. Elena.
I've seen her meeting at the resorts. I've seen I've seen all of the Fab Five at resorts. During and of course, if you ever go to the resorts during hurricane time, you're going to see all the characters for sure. Because they trot them out for all that. And I've seen. Let's see. We have pictures with Pooh and Piglet at the resorts. Of course. Yeah. I mean,
what is it with you and Pooh, man? Come on.
Winnie the Pooh, not the other Pooh. Not the big ball of Pooh.
You got to get dressed up as Winnie the Pooh, like we were talking in the chat, me and Izzo. Yeah. And you got to carry a side of bacon with you and say, Piglet lost a fight.
Disney does have good bacon. I will tell you, man.
Oh, my.
I have memories. You'll love this one. When I was working at DVC, I don't even think they do this anymore. But at the time, on several days a week, they would hold a breakfast for new members. It was a perk of having bought on the property, right? You went to the tour and you purchased DVC and became a new DVC member on the property. And then they would invite you to a free breakfast where, you know, you could talk with your salesperson at the breakfast and talk about all the benefits that you got. And it was at Bay Lake Tower at the top of. Well, they always catered for 50 people. Always. Do you know how many people would show up? 12.
15.
Yeah, never 50. So there was a bucket ton of food left over. And every time that I could, I would pick up the shift at Bay Lake Tower. In the morning,
yeah, yes.
On the days that happened,
yum.
Home the bacon, literally.
Oh my gosh, I like Virginia could tell. I would bring home plates, like stacks of 5 plates of food that I would pile up with the bacon and the eggs.
The best breakfast on resort property. That's a whole other conversation.
Bacon, so much bacon, and it was Disney bacon. And it was good stuff. Yeah, it was
Disney bacon.
That was one of the best perks of the job. DVC, it wasn't bad working for DVC. I didn't mind it, but I don't think they do for the cast members what they did for us. I don't think they do for them now what they did back then. I mean, we had
show appreciation. Oh, that's a shocker.
Working at that job because they fed us constantly. I mean, so much they fed us. Seriously, we were always had like this awards dinner, that awards dinner. Every resort that had an annual celebration for all of the cast members that worked at the resort, we would also go to because we all worked at all the resorts. So we got just so much darn food. It was those were the that was the 2010s. It was really good to work for the company back then.
Yeah.
The whole DEI and inclusion.
And other companies would copy what Disney was doing, and they treated their employees really good. And now everybody's like, okay, Disney's not doing anything for their employees, so let's do the same thing and treat everyone like garbage. Where's the appreciation for employees now? Never, nowhere.
Universal. I've heard Universal's treating their employees a lot better.
I haven't heard about that.
I worked for Universal back then in 2010. We were treated okay. Nothing like Disney. But now I've heard that Universal employees are treated better now. Speaking of treating though, we have got to treat you all. I just noticed what time it is, and we got to get going here. So it is time to say goodbye. Before we do, let's point out that Go and Shogi did indeed gift one Follow the Bradley's Fun membership gifty. We're going to celebrate that one last time with our good friend Culture Bear.
That's awesome.
And now let us go around and give everybody a chance to tell us what they're doing. What are they up to, Tom?
I will be trying to get more rocket launchers on film. The last couple I did kind of worked. Then I played back the video, and really weird things happened. So, oops. So I put a couple of shorts up on that. But other than that, I'll be showing up on Ron's, Lorena's, and swinging a wrench everywhere.
Swinging the wrench. Get the wrench out. Jeremy, Strings and Pucks.
All right, so I don't normally shill this hard, but on my channel, Strings and Pucks, I am 21 subs away from 1,500. So if you're here, if you're not subscribed to Strings and Pucks, please go over there. I could really use the nudge. My live streams have kind of taken off. Mondays at 12:30 at Lunchtime Music Cafe. If you watch the replay, I've done a timestamp on all the live music, so you can pick your favorite song and come by. Just new music every week, and I'm really loving it. But I need 21 people to show me some love here.
All right, just 20 and more. There it is. Check out our friend Jeremy of Strings and Pucks. And there's the YouTube link. Click on and Tom, subscribe to their YouTube channels. They're a good friend who doesn't necessarily have a YouTube channel. MJ, she is magically MJ and X. Tell the people what you are up to and what you enjoy.
I just like hanging out with everybody. You guys keep inviting me on, and I'm loving it. Talking to everyone, sharing tips and pointers. My X and my Instagram is right there. I made it really easy. I put it in my background. I don't have the most fanciest camera like everyone else, but you guys can see everything here. And if you want to follow me, great. I am just hanging out. I love jumping on the live streams with these good people that we all think alike. I love it. And just here for some good conversation and to give as much tips and pointers and my opinions, because I love the theme parks and I've been going since I was a little girl. So it will always be a part of my life. Yes.
I would like to say, I feel like, there you go. I feel like we don't necessarily all think alike, but that we do think together.
Yes.
Nice.
Together. Yes.
Together.
So all of us together might have enough power to blow out a candle.
That's right. And me, as far as I'm concerned, we have the Dish Mondays, we have the Dish Wednesdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. As long as we do our best to try and be here, regardless of what else weird things happen to be going on in our lives. That's okay. All good with the IG link going, Shogi. Appreciate that. So catch us Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the Dish, and then check out the channel there's Christmas stuff up. I don't know if I did a Christmas playlist, but I can need a Christmas specific playlist because I have a lot of Christmas stuff on the channel. You're freezing and being a robot. Uh-oh.
Maybe we can make a Christmas song. Strings and Pucks, Tom F, Ron, and me. We're gonna make a Christmas song this year. Let's do it, guys.
That's right.
I have some ideas for a funny Christmas song. I'll tell you all later.
Oh, I like that.
Christmas time is near. Anyway, we are going to send you guys over to the Pro Show, which is about to begin. It starts at 10 p.m. Once again, thank you so much, Go and Shogi, for the gifted Follow the Bradley's Fun membership, and everybody that was here watching across what I believe is Facebook, X, and Tom's channel, my channel. A lot of people coming in to checking us out tonight. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Also, don't forget about Erica. Subscribe to Erica and Raph. Thank you, Erica, for coming in here tonight. MJ, Tom, Jeremy, everybody that's in the chat, thank you so much. And until the next time, we will see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
This is done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.